Hello, Twitch. How goes it? How are thee? Hi, Entropy. Yep, pizza night. Doing pretty good today. Hey, Tahiti lady. So doing bacon and pickle pizza tonight. Just because I thought it might be fun. See what it's like. Actually, bacon, avocado, or bacon, pickle, and avocado. Also gonna do a white pie with pepperoni. Using the same dough that I had before, so don't have to do as much with the dough this time, but and actually it should be much nicer because it's been hanging out for a minute. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oops, that was a bit much. Hey, Moss. Welcome in. You may not be a fan of the next two streams then. I'm not streaming every day. This month, well, I'm taking time off at the end of the month, but for April, these 3 weeks here, I'm doing 5 days. So, be back again tomorrow doing cheese fondue for dinner. That should be a fun dinner. And then next week I'll be doing Taco Tuesday. Haven't made plans for that yet. Wednesday dinner, which I don't think I'm going to be able to find breadfruit. I've done a pretty good look for it already now, and I can't find it. So I think it's probably going to have to be chocolate-covered potato chips. We'll see. Breadfruit is winning right now. Next week on Friday, going to be doing Eggs Benedict. And Saturday we'll be doing pizza again. Sunday I'm going to be doing egg salad. So that's what's coming up here. Got our coffee set now. And the reason I'm streaming so much right now is it's Twitch's Food and Drink Month. I was not one of the lucky few selected, but every day at multiple points during the day they're featuring food and drink streamers on the front page. There we go. There's a nice foam on my coffee there. The last two have been sort of lacking in the beginning of the stream. Okay, so gonna start with our cream sauce base, which means we'll start with the brew. I'm definitely doing pickles tonight. We're doing both. I have two types of pickles for tonight's pizza. Gonna be doing both. My favorite local pickle, which is a sweet and sour one. Bread and butter. These things are... label says it, they're outrageous. They're pretty damn good when it comes to pickles. And then I'm doing some cornichons. That's one heck of a scramble. Just about nailed that one. As far as fat to flour there. You want it to be sort of wet sand texture. The last couple of brews I've done have been usable, but little bit drier than I wanted. I a little overdid the flour. This one's just about right because it just about it sort of melts after you stop stirring it. And turn the heat down here for a moment. Add in a bunch of half and half. Turn the heat back up. Return our half and half to the fridge. Take a sip of coffee. Mono unsaturated, nice. Welcome back, Pancracia. How are thee? I'm doing quite lovely here tonight. Well, it's not quite night here, it's more like solid afternoon. We're going to need a little bit more liquid than this, so I'm going to add some water to that party. What's that doing in there? Add about a cup of water in there to go with our half and half. And brew. Well, I'll start with the coffee. Pancracia. Thank you for the hydrate. Then we'll work to. Cheers, everyone. Wait for that to come up to a boil. It's almost there already. I think I spotted a couple bubbles in the corner of my eye there as I was turning around. Yep, there's a couple bubbles there I can see now on the screen. Which means we need to be stirring. And start heating the oven up to 400 degrees here for bacon. Saving the rest of this for tomorrow. Doing thinner bacon tonight. Bottle. Tahiti lady just killing those scrambles tonight. See how we do. Oops, nope, I do want to put a spell down there. Uh-oh. This ain't looking good. Uh-oh, there goes our flag bearer. So close. Oh, that was so close. Of course I'm going to keep playing that. That was a good one. That was close. And just because I have battle planning as a quest right now. There we go. I'll go back to layering bacon here. And everyone can put their units on the field. Switch to going sideways here. I think that's sufficient bacon for one pizza, isn't it? What does everyone else think? We got enough bacon here for one pizza? Yeah, you're right. I'm using a different bacon from normal, and yeah, so I should do a quality test before I, try and trust this with the rest of my untested pizza recipe. Okay, so we got our sauce going back here. Start adding some seasoning and goodness in here. Start off with this new container of oregano that I'm probably going to have to pull a seal off of. I have a new thing of oregano. Don't even give you half a tab. They can't even afford to do that. White sauce Alfredo. It's not really Alfredo. It's a bechamel right now. It's just a thickened cream sauce. Why is this? Why did they give you this with the? This is a useless lid for this. Guess I'll use the pour spout. Doesn't even need the other lid with this. Basil. Thyme. Garlic powder. Onion powder. Just a little bit of cayenne. Then our usual suspects over here. Good pinch of salt. MSG. So there we have our cream pizza sauce. Add a bit more water to that, just because it's going to sit in there and thicken up. But that's actually about where I hope to keep it once I pull it off as far as thickness. Coffee. $400 on our oven so we can throw the bacon in. Gonna give the bacon just 15 minutes. See how it looks after that. We don't want to cook it all the way through because we're gonna have to put it back on that pizza. I'm gonna need some dill chopped up for our garnish. So we'll take a couple of stems of... Thank you, Pancracia. Have you played Stream Raiders before, or are you new to Stream Raiders? Nice. It's a fun little game. I play it a little bit when I'm not streaming too. I might continue on doing, I'm going to evaluate here maybe in May the idea of doing some versus battles on Stream Raiders. Just hanging out and doing versus battles since they're much more fast-paced. They involve a little bit more requirement from the crowd because you can't have everyone posting every unit they have available if you're going to succeed in most cases. You just got a bunch of kids that are going to put out stuff as soon as they get it. The team's not going to do very good. So now we got our dill for our garnish. Swordfish. It's one of those meaty fish. Why are all of them fish or something? What's fishy about them? Should get our dough out and allow that to start warming up too. At least to room temperature. They've been hanging out in the fridge just like I left them. Oh, let's do a little red onion with our pies tonight too. Blackfish and sardine. Okay. Now you've placed 3 units, Pancracio. If you notice, each one of the different classes has different advantages and disadvantages. Like, the rogues are the quickest and most likely to run out to easy targets, whereas the berserkers got the most damage. Yeah, actually, the level doesn't matter. The level seems to me to matter more in your hit points than in how effective they are. Might as well turn on a fan here. I've got the stove and the oven on. I mean, might want to dissipate a little bit of that heat, wouldn't I? No, let's just sit here and sweat with our coffee. So we got that. What else are we gonna put on this pie tonight? We need our pickles out. Doesn't really hide it, but green olives, nope. We've got pickles. We're going exotic with tonight's pizza. Gonna be doing pickle and bacon and avocado. But these are cornichons here. By the way, best bottle opener you can get. A jar opener, can opener. Cornichons with this weird green thing here. Oh, we got a lifter for them. Getting up there, Tahiti lady. Gonna make myself a nice bath for our sauce here. I knew you had clumped up ice. Surprised me. Actually want to add a bit more salt to that. I thought I added a decent amount of salt to that already. Hey, Ultra Lord! It depends, Maz. There's certain ingredients that you don't want to get too hot. Dairy is one of them. Eggs, you want to play games with sometimes to heat them but not turn them into scrambled eggs. It really depends on what you're doing. Some things you can just boil away, but most things, no. I mean, like, even stocks you don't want to boil a ton because you'll have fats in the stock that you want not to emulsify. Into the rest of the stock. No, it was yesterday, Obe. I'm doing 5 days a week this month. Today's an extra stream. Welcome in, Obe. I'm cooling it down because I don't want to put the hot sauce on my dough. So yeah, I'm purposely cooling it down so that Yep, 5 days this week. We're adding Tuesday and Sunday to my normal Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. That's our bacon. Ooh, that's looking even further than I intended. That's looking rather crispy. Not too crispy, but crispy. That's looking crispy. Ultra Lord, I suggest the next time you try making coffee for yourself, and instead of using cream, try doing a little squirt of mustard in there. It'll help liven up the whole thing. So you can, I don't know if you can see there on camera, but this is thickened up considerably just chilling out here on the ice for a little bit. Not quite there, but we're getting close. I like me some coffee. Okay, these are gonna have to be pulled off onto paper. My poor hands. Pizziola is a pizza maker. How convenient that that word showed up today. Sort of like a pizza specialist. Sort of like cheese pizza. Who always streams hours earlier than me, so I can never rate him. Okay, gonna put the pizza stone in the oven. And we'll crank up the heat to the max. $525, which is the highest my oven goes. If you can go 550, do it. If you can go even higher, do it. Those little uni ovens, which are sort of like unitaskers in my mind, they're really only good for making a 12 or 18 inch pie, are like, I think they're like 800 to 1100 something in there. So I mean, you can go really high with pizza. Now you can see that thickening up. It's ribboning a bit more. She's quick on the draw. Okay, quality test time. Ooh, that's nice and crisp. And all right, Tahiti lady. It's bacon, so I can't complain too much. It's nice and crisp, baked up nicely, but it's too thin. And the flavor isn't. That's real flavor over there. That's. That's okay flavor. I've had better flavor. Now, I've had bad bacon too, but that's within the context that bacon's amazing regardless if it's bad. Battle. Let's see if we can win it this time. Yep, no problem. We have like twice as many people on the field and half as many mobs to fight. Victory. Oh, I can turn it down. HP with the kills, and this says, I guess who gets the 200 gold? Tahiti Lady. Tahiti Lady just winning all sorts of things these days. Yeah, we can go down to... Let's drop this down to 60. Let's drop these down to 60 as well. Alright, let's try that. Let me know if it's too loud next time we go through a battle here. And since it's... I get a bonus for battle planning. Yay, I finished the quest! My day's been pretty good, Obey. How about yourself? Okay, so our sauce is over here cooling. I'm going to move that out of the way now. We're going to have to cut a couple of these cornichons in half here. I actually started... Yeah, let's do them like that. Nice. That's good when you find a game that just lets you forget about the time. Though psychologically they've been designing them for years. That one's damaged. I really don't need all this onion for this pie, so we're going to put some of this onion away. But we're going to use this for both of the pies, and I'm still going to use like half of that. Yeah. That's about right for both of them. Don't need these big strays. Have a good one, Pancratius. Thank you for stopping by. Been having a great stream so far. I'm liking this pizza more and more. As crazy as it sounds. You lost track of time with someone else playing? Yeah. There we go, it was just getting clogged up. That was my issue. There was too much in it. It's fine, I'll give you an idea what it can do. I don't really care if you follow that rule or not. Like I said, I was doing the don't place units instruction there just to finish the quest, to be honest. This is mozzarella, which I probably should be chopping rather than putting through this. It's a little too soft, as you can see, to go through the grater, but it sort of worked at the same time. I get the impression you're a big fan of the soft cheeses, Obe. You were talking about using cream cheese for your mac and cheese earlier. Okay, we're going to start getting some containers out for this stuff. Now see, I would use harder cheeses and make them into a bechamel like I did for this sauce over here if I'm doing something like mac and cheese or that, but I actually sort of tend to prefer the softer cheeses when it comes to something on bread. Okay. Our sauce is now nice and thick. It's cooled down. Not worried about putting that on my dough anymore. What you should do if you want to cheat with mac and cheese is look up Kenji Alt Lopez's mac and cheese, where you don't even really need cheese to make mac and cheese, because you can basically use milk and the thickening power of the pasta to do it all. Let me see if I can quick find a link to what I'm talking about. Go check that out, Obey. Obey. I'm gonna start calling you Old Bay. Old Bay. Okay, do we have all of our ingredients yet? Avocado. One more. Welcome in, Digital Meow. How is your day going? Mine has been lovely. We going with this one or this one? Let's go with this one. Actually, let's double check and cheat. Yeah, I think we're okay with that. Yeah, I've never tried it before. I thought I'd give it a shot. It's a little ripe. Underripe, rather. Just barely. And I'm still gonna cube it for putting it on the pie. I'm not gonna do slices because I got the cornichons and a couple other things to show up on the pie, so I don't want to just cover it with slices of avocado. Well, it's certainly not how I make mac and cheese, but if you want an easy, quick, at-home way of making mac and cheese, that is it. My stream would be rather short and boring with me making recipes like that. That's more like night off streaming mac and cheese dinner for me. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Squishy Cheeks. Welcome in, Squishy. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. We're just about to get ready to start rolling out some dough here. We need our homemade or home equivalent pizza peel. Need a flour. Need to change the screen so that everyone can see the entire counter. And I'm just going to put a little flour on the board to substitute for cornmeal or whatever have you as your preference. Just so it doesn't stick to the board once we put the dough over there. It's healthy butter in my mind. Butter tastes better, works better in sauces, but when you, they put it on toast all the time. That was the big trend, was to substitute avocado for butter on your toast, basically. I don't like sleeves. I don't know if you've noticed, but I always roll up my sleeves. Okay. So I am going to actually just cut this dough out of this. Wow, is that bright over there? Can you see what I'm doing a little better that way? It's a little bit better. Now I'm working in the dark, but it's a little better for you all to see. Okay, I'm going to start by spreading this out with my fingers a bit. Oh, I'm forgetting one last ingredient. One last ingredient. Wherever I hit it. Two last ingredients. You got our Parmesan and we got our pepperoni. So now, back of the pan, using that to stretch, mostly allowing gravity to pull it down. So we have our first pie. Little holes. We'll live with that. Start with the... We'll get rid of the spatula here. We'll need it for this. Finish cleaning it out. So I'll just use it. I was going to switch to a ladle. It's a little bit easier to spread out the sauce. The back of a ladle works a little bit better. So this is going to be our first just pepperoni pie. So this one's going to be a little bit simpler just to get ourselves started here. Welcome in, Dieselhead, and did I forget those what? No, actually, I don't have a... Well, I've enjoyed making pizzas in the past. I've done pizzas in a restaurant before. Not really a pizza restaurant, but a restaurant that had pizzas. Little chopped red onion. And real Parmesan grated over the top. Also making sure to get the Parmesan on the crust. I've done a sausage pizza before. That was one of the first ones I did on stream. So now let's go and throw this in the oven and see what we get. I'll take a little of the excess flour off onto the sink here, just so that this doesn't go in the oven. Just save myself that cleanup later. Oh, come on, move, pizza. You have plenty of flour. Apparently not. Because it's still sticking. So we're going to have to throw a little flour underneath it. My pretty pizza. There we go. All right. Rub the excess flour off of that because we're going to need to use that to pull it back out. Set ourselves a 9-minute timer, or a 10-minute timer since I'm lazy and it was easier.
definitely starting to discolor that edge from the heat.
Cheese-filled crust. Now, see, I was spoiled. We didn't get it a lot in my family at home, but we had a chain around us that did pizza stuff when I was a kid growing up. They had all sorts of flavored crusts. And that was like their thing. And so I had those a couple of times, but Salvia's actually in that list. That's maybe something I should remove from that list. Give our hands a wash. Yeah, well, we have a couple of different. You have Detroit style pizza, which is known for having cheese to the edges and gets that like crispy, crunchy cheese in the very edge where it's against the pan. That's good stuff. But you also have a whole bunch of lower end pizza joints here in the United States. Will add flavorings to cheap fats like margarine alternatives, that sort of thing, and just douse the crusts in the flavors. And so they're, it's still crust, but it's got, cheese or garlic or some sort of umami in most cases. Nice, Suki. Yeah, I agree. Crispy cheese is good stuff. No, I can't say that I've had grilled cheese on a stick. I don't quite understand the appeal of that one. Or do you mean one that's just so solid that it could be like a popsicle? Oh, that's funny. Because I think of New York style as being, having a crust, but a very thin crust. And that's sort of like, I think of the epitome of American style pizza. But, yeah. Now, thick bottom, I started thinking like Chicago style, which is more like pie as a pizza. Need a place to put our pie when it's done baking here. So we'll set that on. That beautiful piece of stainless steel there. Let's hope that's not sliding this way. That is sliding that way a little bit. Zucchini, asparagus, tomatoes with some ground turkey. Nice! I haven't done turkey in a while. I should do turkey again. Actually, I don't even really have anything planned for next week's pizzas. Halloumi cheese. Yeah, that's believe that's halal cheese. I'm not quite sure. Yep. Let's do our battle while we're waiting another 3.5 minutes here. Victory. Dr. Five Wolves getting the kills. Suki and Tahiti Lady getting the rewards. Congrats. Let's do one more here. Might be finished off stream here. Or we'll be right towards the end of the stream here. Alright. Take note, we got one little goblin punk back here. Might want someone to put one or two things over here, but most of us over here. Nice, Obe. I hope you have a great night. Mando, welcome back. Been a minute since I've seen ya. Actually, I was going to suggest that for bad advice, and that's maybe not a bad idea. I'm not going to do it, but... next time you make pizzas, you make a white pizza, I suggest you don't waste the time making a nice cream cheese sauce like this with some garlic and seasoning in it. You can save a lot of time if you just swap out some mayo. Got 1 minute left until we get our first look at that pie, see if it's ready to come out or not. And throw the pepperoni back in the fridge because I'm not going to need that anymore tonight. Everything else on this table here is going into this other pie. I do not suggest mayo pie. That was supposed to be bad advice, Obe. I still need more flour. That'll work.
So here's our first pie of the evening. Alright, let's open up our second dough here. Get going on our, I think, the pizza that everyone's really interested in tonight. First one was just in case this is disgusting. Start by getting this cheese out of the way. We got a hole going. As I've stated before, I actually have some decent experience making pizzas, but I don't have the decent experience working with dough. So all the dough stuff is new to me, other than I have experience working with dough in other ways. So we'll call this our pickle pie. These probably look about the same as last week's, but these are both about an inch larger than last week's pies. Got a couple of pickle seeds on my, I say pickle seeds, but like mustard seeds and fennel seeds and on my hands there. Now, bacon first. Let's pickle more bacon. Okay, so we got that. Now we're gonna add our parm and the dill and avocado will go on as it comes out. I don't think I'm going to use all this avocado. I think it's going to be too much. Welcome in, Nan Reader. How are you this evening? Now we get to clean up our mess while that cooks. Start a timer here. That's good. What happened to my bag for the Parmesan? A little leftover cream sauce here. Picks up. Oh, don't want that over there just yet. All cleaned up. Give you a close up on that beautiful ugliness. Hey, Cheese Pizza! I was just talking about you. Our master of pizza here on Twitch. We're doing a couple of oven stone pizzas. We got pepperoni there. It stuck to my peel a little bit, so it got a little messy on me. And we got the second one in the oven here with another 3 minutes left. Our two types of pickle with bacon pie. And we got some avocado and some dill to top it with for after it comes out of the oven. Sounded like an interesting combo, and I had to try it. But I've been having a lot of luck, and I've been enjoying making pizzas using the no-knead dough recipe. These are ones that actually sat in my fridge for a week after I made them and proofed them. I don't have a stand mixer or a mixer of other sorts to do proper other doughs. I'd love to do. I don't have a proper pan to do a Detroit style either, but I'd love to do a Detroit style one day, or some focaccia or anything along that line. I don't really have any of that size pan stuff to do that sort of stuff. So how's your evening going? Well, I've done the King Arthur cast iron pizza before. I thought that was a little heavy, but I enjoyed it just the same. But I don't really have anything square or anything along that line. That's cool. Put away I cleaned up too quick. Unless I want to start doing dishes here. I was just saying, Cheese, actually, that you always stream too early. I never get a chance to raid you. There's our pickle pie with bread and butter and cornichons on there. Lots of bacon. A little Parmesan on top. Now let's add some avocado to the party. There's our avocado. I got all over my fingers trying to get it on there. And dill. Let's get a photo of these. Where is my phone? Turn off our oven now. And it's gonna get bright here. Flashbang. Let's grab this other pie. See if we can't squeeze that on this other end of the cutting board. There we go. That's pretty. Not my best work here, but I think that's going to be pretty tasty, actually. It's smelling great. Awesome. So, let's see how much longer we got on our next stream raiders here. Got another 6 minutes? Okay, we can hang out for 6 minutes here while I cut these up and see what we got. Come on, I cut you in half once. I'm still getting the crust on the center too thin. I'm having a decent job with it cooking, but I think both of these are going to be a little thin on the bottom. I was also saying cheese. And anyone else hanging out here, I have before worked with making pizzas, and so I'm actually almost would consider myself comfortable with a pizza oven. It's just the dough I have next to no experience with. We bought frozen dough balls and used a dough press, which pressed the balls out and sort of gave them a light sear so they held their shape. So that there was like no skill at all to rolling out the dough where I was working. See, yeah, it's a little thin, a little droopy, but it is cooked. We got some light browning there, and little bubble, better bubble on that side. Yeah, it was a fast casual. Pretty tasty, but it's pepperoni. How hard can you mess up pepperoni? A little red onion. Using the cream sauce for both of these, not tomato sauce. Not my best pie, but not bad either. Welcome, Raiders! We're just finishing up pizza night. I've made 2 pies tonight. I'm currently munching on one of these slices of cream sauce with pepperoni, mozzarella, red onion, no knead dough crust, and done in my 525 degree oven with a pizza stone. Hello there, Raiders. Welcome in. Hi, I'm Jason. Stream here 3 nights a week, normally Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. But here in Food and Drink Month on Twitch, I am doing 5 days. We're adding pizzas on Saturdays. Today's Saturday. And adding Taco Tuesdays. So I'll be streaming again tomorrow, doing cheese fondue, and I'll be back on Tuesday for tacos. Wednesdays I do ingredient challenges, hold a vote in the Discord, and have to use whatever ingredient wins the vote in Discord. This week I'm having a bit of an issue with it. It's probably going to end up being chocolate covered potato chips. even though it's not winning the vote, what is winning the vote this week is breadfruit. And I don't think I can even find breadfruit. I've already started searching for it. I can't even find it. Like there's one entry on Amazon for $15 for a can. Yeah, I've entered a lot of Team Bone-In members into my bot to give them a shout out when you come in. Otherwise, I do shout outs for anyone that's, whenever I update it, has viewed over 200 minutes. But this was the plain pizza of the evening here. This is the fun pizza here. Over here, we have a cream sauce base with a no-knead bread. We have pickles, cornichons, bacon, and avocado, finished with dill. So this is a little bit of an Adventure Time pie here. It's a little soft, but I'm losing all the toppings. But okay for the crust. Minus the center being too soft. Pickles and bacon are always a good combo. I think that's going to be amazing. But let's do our battle here. We have a Stream Raiders battle. Quick victory. Quick victory. And should be getting those kills. Suki and Tahiti Lady with the scroll rewards. Congrats. But we're going to call it there a night. Want to thank you, Bitter Dan, for that raid. But I want to go and enjoy these pizzas. So we're going to find someone else to have everyone hang out with. So that I can do a little enjoyment of my own. Let's see who we got going on here. Games. Why don't we go say hello to a Potter here? A little bit changed. Well, I host a couple of Potters here, but let's go hang out with another Potter here tonight. I don't know if it's... Yep, that's where we're headed, Tahiti Lady. I'm going to send everyone off here to hang out with Ironleaf Potter. She's a lovely handcraft potter who's been doing pottery for years. I think she's relatively new to streaming. I'm not 100% sure if she's been streaming or dedicates a ton of time to it, but I've been enjoying her streams when I catch them. I hope you guys all enjoy. As I was saying before, gonna be back tomorrow doing cheese fondue. Next week we've got tacos. We got the winner of the ingredient challenge. Friday is gonna be eggs Benedict. Got pizza again on Saturday, and then Sunday is going to be egg salad. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you for the raids, and I hope you all have a great night, and hope to see it again soon.